Now, in this video, we will going to find the largest of three numbers using a Python program. So, first what I need to do, I need to give the input. So, first I want to enter three numbers. So, num1, num2, num3. So, num1 will be int input, enter the first number, because always in Python, whenever you give an input, it will be considered as a string. So I have to convert that into an integer. So num1, num2, num3. So once you enter the first number, second number, and third number, I want to check. What I want to check? I want to check the largest of the three numbers. So first one is num1 is greater than num2, and also is num1 is greater than num3. If these conditions becomes true, since it is a logical AND, so is num1 is greater than num2 and num1 is greater than num3. If both the condition is true and true, then you will going to get this statement is executed. If is num2 is greater than num1 and num2 is greater than num3, if this condition is true, then num2 will be the largest number. Condition is true. Else, num3 is the largest number. So now we will see how the output will come. So first enter the first number, I will say 10. Then after executing this line, it comes to this. Enter the second number, I will enter 20. Then it comes to this line. Then num3. Enter the third number, I will enter the third number. So 10, 20, 30. So num1 will become 10, num2 will become 20, and num3 will going to become 30. So is 10 is greater than 20? Condition is true? No. And 10 is greater than 30? No. So it will go to skip this statement. It comes to this. Is num2 is greater than num1? Is 20 is greater than 10? Yes. Condition is true. And num2 is 20 is greater than 30? False. True and false is always false. True and true is always true. False and false is always false. So since this is false and this is false, so the condition becomes false. So it will skip the statement and comes to this. This is true. 20 is greater than 10 is true. And 20 is greater than 30 is false. True and false is false, therefore it will go to skip this statement also. Then it comes to this, print num3 is the largest number, so therefore it will go to execute 30 is the largest number. In the next case, so I will take num1 as 20, num2 as 30 and num3 as 10. So is num1 is 20 is greater than 30, condition becomes false. In other words, if any one of the condition becomes false in logical AND, automatically that condition will not be executed. So it will go to skip this. Then it comes to num2. Is 30 is greater than 20? Yes. Is 30 is greater than 10? Yes. Here both the conditions is true. Therefore 30 is the largest number. That is, the second condition is satisfied. 30 is the largest number. Then again, the first number is 30, the second number is 20, and the third number is 10. So is num1 is greater than num2, that is 30 is greater than 20, condition is true. 30 is greater than 10, condition is true. Therefore num1 is the largest number. So that means print 30 is the largest number. So you will go to execute that. Now we will try to execute that by using a program. So first I will going to write a program for this. Num1 equals int input, enter the first number, okay. Then num2 equals int input, enter the second number. Then num3 equals int input, enter the third number. Then the condition we are going to apply. If num1 is greater than num2, if num1 is greater than num2 and num1 is greater than num3, if this condition is true, then print num1 is the largest number. Is the largest number. Then LF num2 is greater than num1 and num2 is greater than num3. Okay, then print num2 is the largest number. Else print else will not have any condition statement. Num3 is the largest number. So now we are going to execute this. So first we are going to take for this output 10, 20, 30. So I will go to this. I will take the first output, enter the first number 10, 20, 30. Sorry. 10, 20, 30. 30 is the largest number. Again, in the second case, 20, 30, 10. In the second case, so you are going to get 20, 30, 10. Again, 30 is the largest number. Then, in the third case, 30, 20, 10. Then, first number is 30, second number is 20, third number is 10. 30 is the largest. In all these cases, it will going to take 30 is the largest number. But how this frequency will going to work, that we are going to see now. So, Python debug file. So, I will say num1 is 10. Then I will come to num2, it is 20. Then I will come to num3, 30. So num1 is 10 is greater than 20? No. So that will go on to skips directly. 20 is greater than 10? Yes. Is 20 is greater than 30? No. So this will skips this also. And num3 is the largest number. 30 is the largest number. This is first one. Then we will go to the second one, 20, 30, 10. Now we will go to the next one. Num1 is 20. Num1 is 20. And num2 is 30. Then num3 is 10. Again 30 is the largest number. So num1 is 20 is greater than 30. That itself is wrong. So you need not to go to the next one. Then is num2 30 is greater than 20? Yes. And 30 is greater than 10? Yes. So this will going to execute the second statement. Num2 is the largest number. In the first case this was executed. In the second case it is executing this. Then we will go for the last one. What is the last one? 30, 20, 10. So I will go to the Python debug file. I will go to this. Go to num1. I will take 30. Then in the second case num2, which is state 20. Then in this case it will going to be 10. So again, is 30 is greater than 20? Yes. And 30 is greater than 10? Yes. Both the conditions is true. Therefore, num1 is executed. So, and the remaining two will not going to be executed. This is how you will be able to find the largest of three numbers by using the logical AND statement. Now we will go for the one more. How to check the number entered is a odd or even. So first I am going to give an input, enter a number. Once I enter a number, so if that number is divisible by 2, then it is even. If the number is not divisible by 2, then it becomes odd number. So suppose if I say enter a number is 25, 25 is an odd number because 25% 2, the remainder should be 0. But here what happens? The remainder is 1. So obviously the entered number 25 is an odd number. Similarly, if I say enter a number, I will say 20. 20 is divisible by 2. Yes, the 20 divides 2, that the remainder is 0. Therefore, entered number percentage is even number. So we are going to write this program. First, I will say num equals int input, enter a number, enter a number. Then if num percent 2 equals 0, then print the entered number percentage d is even number. Full stop. Percent comma num. Then else print the entered number percentage d is odd number. Percent num. Now I will say number, I will say 25 odd number, I will say 20 is an even, like that. So here I will just go to this. It's a simple direct execution problem. You need not have to go for the step by step. Input number is 25 or 20, I will enter. So this is divisible, yes. Entered number is even number. Similarly, I will go to this. I will check 29. Then 29% 2, it is not divisible. So entered number is odd number. So this is how I will be able to execute whether the number is even or odd. Now the next case will going to be whether the entered number is a positive or negative or 0. How to do that? So first I will go for num int input, enter a number. Then if number is greater than 0, then the entered number is a positive number. If number is equal to 0, then the entered number is 0. Yes, the entered number is negative number. Suppose 25 is a positive number, so obviously it is a positive number. Minus 30 it's a negative number because minus 20 30 is greater than 0. No, it will go to skip this statement. If minus 25 is equal to 0, no, then entered number is a negative number. Then I will say num is equal to 0. 0 is greater than 0? No. 0 is equal to 0? Yes. Entered number 0 is 0. So this is how you will be able to execute the program. Now we will try to write the program. int input. Enter a number. Enter a number. So then what I will do? I will check if num is greater than 0. Print the entered number percentage d is a positive number. Full stop, comes out percent num. Percent num. Earlier num equals 0. num is equal to 0, print the entered number percentage d is 0 percent num, else print the entered number percentage d is negative number percent num. Now we will try to enter this. I will go to this. So I will say enter number is 25, it's a positive number. Then I will say enter number is 0, it is 0. Then I will say enter number is minus 50 or whatever it is, negative number. So we will try to execute this by step. So I will go to this, go to debug Python file. So first I will enter the number as 30. So 30 is greater than 0, yes. So enter number 30 is positive. Then I will go to this. Then I will go for the second one. Enter number is 0. So if 0 is greater than 0, it will go to skip this statement and it comes to this. If 0 is equal to 0, yes, the enter number 0 is a 0. Then I will execute the last one. I will say minus 25. So minus 25 is greater than 0, condition is false. Minus 25 is equal to 0, condition is false. So the entered number minus 25 is a negative number. So this is how you will be able to execute that the entered number is a positive or negative or 0 by using the Python program. Thank you.